guys, what's going on? Pocket Paul, and today I am bringing you Challenge Me episode 2, and I hope you guys are having an awesome day. And as you can see on the screen, I've been challenged to build a gas station in 2 hours. Now I've changed it a little bit. I know I asked you guys in the last video to challenge me to build you guys something in a time limit. What I'm going to do is, rather than challenge me in a time limit, is because you guys seem to differ very much in the comments on time limits to build stuff, is I'm going to, every challenge me, I'm going to do it in an hour. So this gas station, it has been built in an hour, and anything that in future challenge me videos that you guys challenge me, I'm going to do a build in an hour. Now it may be slightly effective on how big the build is, but I'm going to do it in an hour, so it doesn't matter whether you ask me to build an airport or a football field or a lighthouse that I've been asked to build or a farm or anything like that. It'll all be built in an hour, and I will try and make the build to the size that I can be able to build it in an hour. Now I've decided I'm going to use World Edit, but only use World Edit on like a large scale. Like the floor, when I put the floor in, as you'll see later, it's obviously I'm not going to put block by block of, you know, black wool. I'm going to do it with World Edit, but other than that, everything, as you can see, is used by the hand. And I've had a lot of fun building this gas station. I didn't really know. I've never built a gas station before, and I never really knew. I didn't really have an idea of how I wanted to actually build it, so this was really off the spur of the moment and just going with the kind of image I had in my head. Now we have Shell garages in England. I know you guys have gas stations. I think you guys have BP over in America. I don't know what else in other countries, but the red and yellow is the kind of the Shell colours that I thought I would go for, and hopefully kind of add some colour to it rather than having it just quite plain brick. Now, because I've never built an actual gas station, petrol station before, I really, you know, it was quite hard when I was building like the gas pumps and that, but I realised using the lever and a butter kind of gives it that effect that it is actually like a petrol pump. And as you can see here, this is where I'm using World Edit on the massive blocks, just because I've only got that hour and I need to get everything in an hour, and I want to make these builds kind of as detailed as possible and as big as possible, but I only have an hour, so that is why I've decided to use World Edit. So it's still, in my opinion, an impressive build, but at the same time, you know, we can get all the blocks down and we can get the detail in that you need to kind of appreciate the builds in the background. So the pumps are starting to take shape now, and as you can see, I've been using that lever and that button, and it kind of, I probably should have dropped the button down. And you're probably thinking now, guys, what the hell is he doing right now? Well, this is the way I do like measuring system to make sure everything's parallel and it matches up. Is I just place blocks just along, just so everything places, and then delete them after I've finished. And as you can see, I'm absolutely smashing things to pieces right now, and you're probably thinking, wait a minute, he's just put them down. I was in sort of a rush because I only had that hour to make stuff, that I was really rushing to kind of get things, and I was making them little mistakes. So I was putting blocks down, and I was like, no, I need to change it again. It's not right, it's not symmetric. What's going on here? It's just not working. But, you know, as you can see, these are the pumps that I put onto the forecourt, and you know, I think they look quite good. I was quite impressed, actually. I was really worrying. I kind of had this idea in my head what I wanted to build for the gas station, which was fine, but I didn't know how to detail the pumps. And then I came up with a lever that looks a little bit like the gas nozzles. I know you can obviously not kind of have the extender, you know, because we haven't really got much wire in Pocket Edition. That kind of would make it look good, but I thought the levers did do us pretty good, right? And it, you know, it looks pretty realistic to a certain extent. And as you can see, I'm just deleting my way of kind of measuring and making everything symmetric. And as you can tell now, I'm starting to put an, I can't think what the word is. I'm starting to put a logo up right now, because Shell Garage is a red and yellow in the UK. Now this isn't the Shell symbol. I couldn't actually figure out. I kind of took a little bit of the idea of the Shell symbol and kind of made my own. I know it doesn't really symbolise petrol in any way, but you know, it kind of, you know, at least it's kind of giving our petrol station an image, right? You know, an image, a logo. Just putting a bit of a perimeter up, because obviously when you're in Creative World, everything, it kind of gets swallowed into this flat ground with all the sheep running around destroying my grass. But we've got the perimeter up, and right now I'm just building the petrol sign, you know, where you have your petrol prices, and we'll put some signs on that on a later date. We need some decoration, we need some detail, so we'll just chuck in some arrows, and hopefully, you know, this will show people where to come to use the pump. And as you can see, I'm just using World Edit here just to kind of finalise the perimeter a little bit. We'll get a bit of grass going up here, you know, just to kind of add to that detail and make it look a little bit more prettier. So I haven't added any detail into the kind of shop of the petrol station, just because I didn't have enough time to actually add that detail in. But we're just going to add some parking spaces, you know. you've got to have somewhere to park when you're just wanting to go get some snacks. Even because quite a lot of times people go to petrol stations, they don't actually go for petrol, they just go for snacks, cigarettes. In the UK, I think you can buy a lot of booze at the garages. I don't know what it's like in America. We'll just chuck some signs or just add decal onto our prices. And this is pretty much it for the petrol station, guys. So I really hope you've enjoyed this challenge. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. And drop some comments down below, guys, and let me know what you guys want to see, because I can't wait for your suggestions, and I can't wait to get building them, guys. So please do comment, like, and subscribe. And until next time, guys, I'll see you guys later. Peace!